All right, so here we go with round one, and when you are facing a submission specialist like this as a striker, you have got to avoid the canvas, I would think, at all costs.
Yes, you have to. And if the striker gets taken down, he needs to make sure the only thought is to get back to his feet. Whether the submissionist goes to his back or is on top, you've got to make plan number one, getting back standing and getting back to your space. If not, you're gonna find yourself tapping and really wondering why. Why did I not engage him in this game?
Look at you dropping a submissionist on us, huh?
It's crazy.
Well, he's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. Nice job there to find a home for that jab. Effective punch there by Diaz. Oh, look at him land another jab there. He's certainly using that weapon effectively here tonight.
The most effective weapon in all of boxing, in all of combat sports, is a jab. This young man has a knowledge of using it like no one else.
Well, now if you're the opponent, you really got to be careful as Diaz is able to find a home for that right hand yet again.
When Diaz starts landing the right hand, you have got to stay firm. You have got to dig your heels in the ground and say, no way you're going to just run me over. Easier said than done when you're facing Nathan Diaz. He's got to be careful dipping his head when he's throwing that jab. Big punch lands through the middle.
So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Nate Diaz.
Right hand punch from the clinch.
Beautiful straight punch there. His boxing fundamentals are just so clean.
Oh, he looks so sharp tonight.
Nice jab by him there. He's going nose hunting tonight, huh?
Yeah, he's great with the jab. And not only as a setup, he really is...
Quick entry to get him on a single.
That was a great single. Oh, my God, he switched him off to a high crotch, rotated him and took him for a ride. That was a big takedown.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC.
Or now he's looking for a Kimura attack. He's going to try to use that to sweep. The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Diaz's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. So we cross the 30-second mark in our opening round. Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Round two next.
Look here. Is this a boxing match?
Well, what a round it was, and how about that flying Superman punch at the end of the round? Not a lot of fighters will try it. He did, he executed.
And it worked, right? No discouragement from his opponent to make him not try it. Why not try it? It's working, so why not try it again? If his opponent isn't careful, he will get knocked out and be on a highlight reel for the rest of the time.
All right, DC, second round is getting underway. Round one, not the round of the year necessarily, but some good in there.
And it's not always gonna be. When you have two very talented fighters, sometimes it's very even. That's what we saw in round number one.
Oh, really using his reach advantage there with that land, DC. All right, so he's landed some good shots. You hate to be overly critical, but nothing really in terms of combinations tonight.
Well, the jab has been looking great. How about jab, jab, right hand? Because eventually you're gonna have to put something on your opponent.
Huge strike lands there. Somehow his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
While showing no signs of slowing down, 41 total strikes have already landed for Nate Diaz. And the accuracy rate, 57%, above the UFC average. That's been a big story of this fight tonight against Dustin Poirier. Well, he has stayed busy and he has stayed accurate. Nice combination there.
Very accurate, a lot of accuracy. Oh, look at him jumping in to try to get the finish. Oh, he got him hurt bad.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Dustin Poirier. Oh, seamless transition to half guard there.
Unbelievable how quickly he was able to slice. There it is. Oh! Look at him push the arm down, maybe stepping into a crucifix. Wow, you don't see that very often.
Oh, he's in trouble here. Wow. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such suffering to even be on his feet right now.
Well, inside his hook now.
He turned his entire body into that uppercut and it landed exactly as he was hoping for.
Oh, straight right. 20 seconds left. Pretty good right hand. Beautiful. 10 minutes in the books. All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode, luckily he made it to the end of that round.
Deep breath. Relax. You're okay. You got rocked that last round, but you're fine.
All right, pretty good back and forth action in the previous 2 rounds. Your expectations here as this next round gets underway?
I expect the action to really pick up now. These guys have to lay it on the line as we start to approach the end of the fight.
Oh, nice job to land the straight punch there. Must be nice to have that kind of reach advantage, DC. I know you can't necessarily relate. Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Well, not sure if I saw a Stockton slap in here, but it has been punches and bunches. Right there, he could be in trouble.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He doesn't know if he's in the octagon or at his mama's house for Thanksgiving. The dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Knock him out. The fight's done.
75 total strikes have landed for Dustin the Diamond Poirier. And in terms of the efficiency, landing with 57% accuracy against Nate Diaz. Oh, nice connection there with a punch, DC.
Great time to land that punch.
Yeah, left hook found its target. Just misses with that one. Oh, a little single collar tie there.
If your opponent has you in the clinch, pulling down on your head, landing punch after punch, you have got to clear that collar tie, reach back inside, and try to find space.
Tried to set up the straight left, but he missed. Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up. Under 2 minutes to go. Well, that'll quiet the storm. Shot blocked by Diaz. Oh, combination lands. You want to talk about putting strikes together. Beautiful execution.
And every one of them are landing. He's overwhelming him with different attacks.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. All right, well, he's got him softened up here. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. All right, so he's got his head here looking to set up the guillotine choke now.
He's attacking guillotine.
artery swollen now. Time to bite down on the mouthpiece and move forward. Final seconds of round 3. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship round. All right, there's the end of the round, so it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands, his opponent's on wobbly legs. That is exactly what you want to see as you're walking back to your stool. Your opponent staggering back to his corner and being hopeful that he can get it back together before the start of the next round.
Great job putting those combinations together. He's ready to be KO'd.
Ready? Fight!
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this?
He's got hurt here. Lands with a right hand. Oh, how good is that Poirier jab? He's got huge hands and certainly was able to find the home for his jab there.
I mean, the King of Lafayette has got it going tonight. Dustin Poirier fights from the southpaw, but he's a right hand. Oh! What a fantastic strike.
Oh! Looked like it did stun him a little bit. Back to the feet. Wow. Oh, he might be out. His opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on Beat Street. He's hurt so bad. I don't know what he's gonna do to stay in this fight. Ah, that jab hurt him.
And they separate. Under 3 minutes remain in round 4. Just misses there with the left. Well, not sure if he's...
Wow.
Just missed with the straight left hand.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Man. Oh, he might be out. Oh!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down.
Oh! Back to the feet. Oh! Diving punch lands.
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be a plenty from this position.
Diaz sinking in on a choke. It appears to be tight.
He is doing a really good job of relaxing, not panicking because he's getting choked.
And he's out. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Diaz. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about... Oh, looks like he's trying to isolate an arm, maybe set up a Kimura here, DC.
Yeah, he's going to try to attack Kimura here. He'll try to get him up on his right hip.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, so a big knockdown for him courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's a replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well. But when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal. And if he can land, he does have the ability to damage him.
Ready? Ready?
5th and final round, forthcoming.
He's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Close guard. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop the fight.
Got to defend. But you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish. Oh, that's a nice strike.
Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
And just like that, the fight is over.
Yo, wow! That was nasty! What a fight!
A near-perfect strike to end the fight and end the night for his opponent, who candidly may not have even seen that shot coming. So just the way he drew it up, exactly what he told us during fight week, played out here on fight night. He found a little opening in his opponent's defense and barged right through it to get the big knockout win. And there he is after a massive knockout here tonight. Near perfect execution and a seminal moment for him here in the octagon tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Leving has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 55 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout, Dustin Poirier.
Well, he's smiling ear to ear, and why not after a knockout like that? I need to take it to the after party tonight.
I mean, this is what dreams are made of. You dream of the knockout like this, and then the party after, where you and all your coaches get to celebrate the great handiwork.